They have arrived. Tubbs and Elaine, get out of the car, guys. Tubbs, Melodonis, the ultimate Braaimaster. Elaine Enser-Smith, make your way around this beautiful car. Guys, you must be used to smoke by now. Congratulations, what an unbelievable achievement. How does it feel to be the ultimate Braaimaster?
It's been a long journey, but it feels absolutely great to be here this morning.
You guys still look like you are very close friends. Were those bonds tested over this odyssey?
Yes, they were. They were tested and survived everything. It was great.
I know we're going to be chatting to you in depth upstairs there now, but what was the highlight for you, do you think, after this 8,000-kilometer journey?
I think the highlight was obviously winning, but there were so many highlights. It was just making a whole bunch of new friends. To me, was the most important and most significant thing on this journey.
It looked so emotional last night, guys. I think if given half of a chance, you would have possibly even given the title away to one of your friends there. It seemed you guys were so close. What was it like coming through the other end of that, knowing that it had finally been done, that you had lit your last firelighter?
Oh, it was just the most incredible feeling to know that we could finally be out there and say we've won it. It was just fabulous. It was unbelievable.
That you are the ultimate Braaimaster and the first that the country has seen. Guys, welcome to Expresso. The party is hotting up upstairs. We've got the coals going, don't worry. We'll be braaiing in short order, but let's get you guys upstairs. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's go, let's go.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show Expresso here on SABC3. We are celebrating our champions, the very first South African Ultimate Braaimaster champions. Here they are, team Who Dares Wins, Tubby and Elaine. You guys must be feeling absolutely amazing right now, right?
Yeah, it's fantastic. What an experience. What an end of a wonderful journey.
And just to think that this actually nearly didn't happen. Tubby was telling me right now that on the eve of the competition closing its entries, you all of a sudden decided to jump and do something about it.
Well, I didn't decide. I had a call from my daughter, Nicola, in Johannesburg, who'd been pestering me for months to enter. And I'd sort of put it off. And she said, Dad, for me, you've got to do it now. And I was at the computer and I filled in the entry form in a very slapdash way. You were asking me about the name of the team.
Yeah, Who Dares Wins, yeah.
And I thought, the first thing that came to mind, if I knew that we would make the finals and ultimately win, I would have thought of a less kind of macho name. But it was the first thing that came to mind. And yeah,
it works. It really makes that impact.
And, yeah, it did work. It was a good. It was a good omen.
And Elaine, to see where you are right now, that must be an incredible feeling for you too.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Tubby asked me to go along and join him, and I didn't realize initially exactly what it was. I thought it was cooking, braaiing for a couple of weekends, and suddenly it was an epic journey.
Like a gauntlet of
fabulous,
boerewors and fish and all of that. Justin, I mean, you saw these guys from the beginning, saw them grow, progress throughout the competition. What do you have to say to that when you think about where they are now?
No, well, listen, I knew that Elaine had a curry restaurant in Obs and one in Yeovil, so I knew there was something special in the two. But watching, Tubby was on the ball all the way through, but Elaine blossomed in the series. She really did. She came to her own, she was comfortable, and then the friendships that she made with everyone along the way, she was like mom to everyone, you know. Cindy and Letu, Nkobani and Q, didn't matter. She was like in there. And the worst part for us is when Tubby and Elaine had to go up against Cindy and Letu because they'd become such good friends on the road.
Yeah.
And we were like, are Tubby and Elaine actually going to duff it and let the girls go through? And we suspected it might actually happen, but then, you know, they were in the competition. We thought so.
Yeah.
And I suppose I can ask them now, were those thoughts there?
No. What we did was the night before, we actually braaied together the night before. And that is the amazing thing about fire and braaiing. And we discussed it, we discussed the challenge with them and said this isn't meant to happen. Our mantra was we want to be up against each other in the finals. And I remember saying something like, please do your best, because that's what we're going to do. And just let the best team win on the day.
Wow.
And we both went into it, and yeah.
But at the end of the day, great friendships were built and
absolutely, they're still friends
right?
for life. I mean,
amazing.
Yeah.
Now, not only are you guys the holders of the first title of Ultimate Braaimaster Champions, yes, that's the kind of feeling you get when you do that. But you guys are about to become the owners of a whole lot more.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask Mr. Malcolm Mycroft from Pick and Pay to please join us here. And he's got a bit of a check for you guys. If you wouldn't mind standing up to receive this lovely check.
Well done.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Well done. I think this is the biggest check Justin's ever signed.
You can see that. Don't you love the fact that it says
hold one side
500,000
of it,
rands
Well done.
only?
Yeah, just only
Can I put a
500,000
one in
rand.
the front of that?
Malcolm, stand here right next to me.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations for pulling this off. I mean, it's been, you know, the entertainment of South Africa for the time that the competition was there. Why did Pick n Pay want to get involved in the Ultimate Braaimaster?
I think Tubby just alluded to it, you know, South Africans, we love sitting around the fire, talking, socialising, eating.
Yeah.
We're a food retailer. It was a natural fit for us. We met Justin a while back and we thought that's quite a nice little guy to be involved with. But,
Just a nice little guy.
Nice little guy to be involved with. And I think from a brand perspective, it really suited us. And
Yeah.
thanks to the viewers for watching. Thanks for SABC3 and the contestants. You know, we couldn't have asked for a better. We've had great partners on board. We've had Rena, we've had Kadak. It's been fantastic. Coke, everybody that's been involved. It's been a wonderful thing,
Yeah.
and I'm looking forward to Series 2.
Yeah. True that. True
Because
that.
that's going to be great.
We are
and
all
we'll
looking
have to ask the winners to give a challenge as well next year.
Oh, we're going to see this comma moving one up in the next season. No, that's just
But really-
my speculation.
From Pick n Pay side, congratulations.
Thank
Well
you.
done. It was fantastic.
Wonderful
From-
sponsorship.
Yeah, from our side, that pantry was fabulous.
Thank
Yeah.
It
you.
was so good cooking with that good stuff. Yvonne did a wonderful job putting it together.
Thank you very much.
Well,
Thank
just
you.
as you guys are gushing and totally enjoying this right now, it's not all. I'm going to ask Fabian, Managing Director of Renault South Africa, to please join us. Sir, how are you?
How are you?
Very good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You've got another surprise for our
Exactly.
champions, and what is that?
This is a surprise. This is the card or the key card for the Renault Koleos SUV for you guys.
Absolutely
Thank you very
amazing. Look at
much.
that.
Let me
Feel
Thank
that
you.
new
Thank you.
car in your hands. So, Fabian, tell us a little bit more about this car that they're winning, the Renault Koleos.
Well, I mean, the Koleos, I mean, they've been driving it during the show, you know, so that's the SUV by Renault. So it's basically, it's a very nice looking car. But I have to say something like, you know, I think the major strength of this car is not actually visible. It's all about the safety of this car, you know. You don't see it, but this car provides with the best level of safety. You've got ABS, you've got electronic stability
Well, listen,
program.
I can add something into that because I took on a steamroller in the Transky, and
Yeah?
I can tell you, steamroller 0, Renault Koleos 1.
Aye, there it is right there. I mean, like you said, safety a major feature, and we talk about Braai, something that does involve the entire family, so you want to keep that in mind.
Exactly, for a family car, it's very paramount, and that's what you've got on the Koleos. And I think as well, you probably contested appreciated very much the onboard navigation, for example, which was
Fabulous
quite
stuff.
convenient, you know.
Very much so.
Yeah, and very comfortable as well. Very smooth ride.
Beautiful.
I mean, Elaine had the heater on, I had the aircon on, you know, multiple climate within one capsule.
There's under
Fab.
seat heating, and then what you do is you put the passenger seats under seat heating on, and you don't tell them, and it gets hotter, and they start sweating, and they can't understand why they're in the hot seat.
Well, speaking of hot things, there's another prize that you guys are winning. Justin, tell us all about that beautiful
It's
Braai.
the Braai K-Max, 15 grand's worth of gas cooker for you on those rainy days. It's got all the whistles and bells. I think it's been voted the best in the world in its category to cook on. I don't know how you cut it in half though, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got two lids in it.
Tubby, you're going to enjoy it.
Fab, yeah.
Well, guys, once more, congratulations
Thank you.
for your win. You've been absolutely amazing contestants. Justin, Fabian, Malcolm, thank you so much for participating and making this possible. And like I said, we can't wait for season 2. You told me you are working on some mean challenges for the
You
second
know,
season.
now that I know what we're walking into and the caliber of the contestants that we had in this season and what we're looking for next year, the only promise I will make is that the road trip is longer, that the challenges are harder, but I will take you to the most incredible places in Southern Africa.
Wow, absolutely amazing. The promise by the man himself there. Can't wait. We'll give you all the information about the next season a bit later on. But of course, remember that there is a chance for you if you've been shopping with your Pick n Pay Smart Shopper card and buying from the Pick n Pay Braai catalogue, the chance for you to win yourself that beautiful Renault Koleos 2.5, 4.4. It's like a whole mouthful. I can just ramble it off like that. We'll be announcing the winner on the 21st of December to all our viewers out there. Now, of course, one might think we're biased for saying that we work on the best channel in the country, and, you know, granted, but it has been made official through an award that was won by SABC3. I will tell you all about it right now. Graham and Leanne have got all the details.